7th, Thursday, January 7th. Oh my God, it's almost the end of the first week. This is the first work week of the new year.
Yeah, we've already had a raid on the Capitol building. It's a good start to the year.
Yeah, that happened. I feel pretty good. I think things are going in the right direction. I'm very, very hopeful. I'm very hopeful. Everything is like falling into place exactly like I planned. It's good. It's very good. So, yesterday I started like really seriously reaching out to the people we had conversations with last year. And the biggest fish took the bait. She set up a meeting. This woman, Nadia Hussey from my BNI, she had introduced me to this
Her last
team.
name is Hussey.
It's actually a pretty popular Caribbean name.
I'm not disagreeing. It's just
It sounds funny.
Hussey. You've never heard that word before?
What is it?
Oh, it's like a derogatory word for like women.
Oh, really? Oh. Is it like fat women?
No, I can't give you the exact definition. Let me look it up.
Oh, it's not that important to me. So she had introduced me to this team. It's like 3 of them, and they do like ultra luxury shit, like 50, 60, $40 million homes. So the head woman, she set up a meeting for next week, so that's very, very exciting. She said they have a whole bunch of new listings coming on board, so she wants to talk to me. And I go, great, because I would like to speak to you too. So she set up a meeting. We have the prop tech meeting today. So that's good. You have to be on that because it's like photo, video stuff.
Do I?
Yes.
Okay.
So prop tech is this like tech startup, and they do like photo, video, Matterport, whatever. I'm gonna do like some more research before we get on the call with them today at 3:00. I should add you to that, or maybe I'll just tell you when it's time. Do you want me to add you to the meeting, to the calendar invite?
Doing it in the same room.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So that's gonna happen today, which is really, really, really exciting. I'm super pumped for that, because if we can bring them in, or if they can bring us in,
if they get work,
I think that's how it goes. So that'd be great. So they do photo, video, 3D, and I guess they're outsourcing the photo part.
they're a small company.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Their website doesn't look too promising. Like they have a lot of work coming through.
What does the website have to do with their work?
Like it doesn't look like they have much work coming through.
But what does the website have to do with their work? Like, how is the website, how does it tell you whether or not they have a lot of work?
I've built some websites, and I know what I've done in the past to make it seem like we have work but don't, so I can kind of see now.
I don't know. I don't care about that. All I want to know is that we have another stream of work.
Income.
We call it. Just
Sure.
more. Wherever we can get more. Wherever we can get more work. Anyway. So that's happening. Oh, I spoke to Ari yesterday. You know he's in Colorado. He left Mexico, and he and his friends are in Colorado.
Good for him.
Yeah, he was having a really good time. When I called, when we had our Zoom thing, he was like getting ready to like go ski or whatever.
What's he do?
He's the guy handling our.
I know that, but what's he do like full time?
That's what he does.
He gets paid for it.
So Ari is the guy who he has a lead gen business, and we have a deal with him going right now. So he's gonna get us photo, video, content creation jobs, and then we split the money. And so he's like out there like doing that, and he's gonna also like reach back out to some of the people who gave him like good responses before. Because he tried to do the photo vid content creation stuff before he bought his camera and everything, but he didn't know what to do.
Did you ask him about what equipment he has?
I didn't ask him.
Why not?
I didn't remember. And I don't even know why that's important.
No, if he has it, maybe we can use it.
Well, he's in Colorado for 2 months, so I don't know. And then, so we went, when we wanted to incorporate the business, we went to find an accountant, so we landed on this guy, Rob Tejeda, in the Bronx, and he was very, very helpful. He sat down with us for like an hour and explained the whole thing, and it was like really, really good. And he was explaining to me how the business tax filing goes, which I knew, but I totally had forgotten. So the way that we were looking at it, we were like, oh, we'll get so much money back. You don't get the money back. It's just like a write-off. So if you had made X amount of profit, but you had all these different expenses, you would pay tax on the profit.
Oh, but not the expenses.
And then the write-offs that you get from your expenses go towards that tax, and it brings it down.
Yeah.
So he said what he could do for us is to roll over the whatever write-offs we get for this year, roll it over to next year when we do make a profit, and so it can offset the tax that we'd have to pay on that profit.
So you're just saying do taxes next year?
No, we have to file our taxes this year. But then whatever he can like roll over the write-offs.
How much do we need to pay him?
He's saying it's gonna be anywhere from like $250 to $350, so it's like not a lot of money.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You just give him access to our QuickBooks.
So he said no. He said we have to send over the bank statement, the business registration, and the filing receipt, and then
filing receipt. Oh yeah, we have all that.
Yeah, and then the EIN number or letter, and then that's it.
That's not a lot.
So.
Yeah, we have to do that.
Yeah.
To file my own taxes too. Does he do personal taxes?
Of course.
How much is that?
Typically, that's like 100 or 150.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should do that.
You can do it yourself.
Yeah, but I've never done it for myself when I worked as this. Plus the unemployment stuff and all that.
Yeah.
I should be getting money back. I think.
I see.
It's not like I'm salaried here. So.
Yeah. We'll see. And then, you know who I reached out to yesterday? Nair. So we.
Did he say some ridiculous shit to you?
No, he hasn't emailed me back yet. So
Oh.
I'm gonna see how that goes. I just sent him an email. So
You should call him.
Mike Burla had introed me to this guy. His name is Nair. He is a Compass agent, and he wanted this like small 1-bedroom stage. And so we went over there, and he was like, it's for a family friend, so please don't kill me, this and that, whatever. Don't charge me too much. And so he we had a great conversation, okay? We sold the guy and everything, and he was like pretty pumped, he was ready to go. He went onto the fucking website and he looked under like our past work, like the production work, and one of the videos that we had shot, the gimbal wasn't very good.
I never put that video up.
It was up, Stef.
No, it wasn't. I never even exported the video.
Stef, it was literally on the website. Are you forgetting that Mike called me, told me why the fucking guy didn't?
It wasn't that video. It was a different shaky video. It wasn't from that house.
So who gives a shit? It's the same. Why was the video shaky? It was the gimbal, no?
No, we didn't have a gimbal at that time.
No, Steph, I promise you it was a shaky video.
Okay.
Listen, Mike fucking Barilla called me, and me and him had like a heart to heart, and he was like, "This is why that fucking deal went to shit." And he was like, "Yeah," he went on there, and the video is like mad shaky. He was like, "What the fuck is this?" And he called back Mike and was like, "Bro, don't send me this bullshit." And so Mike was like explaining that to me. He didn't want didn't want to tell me. He just like stopped talking to me. And this is what happens with these like higher profile people. They won't say like, "Oh, you shit the bed." They just will just cut you off. So that's why I'm always like wary of like how we handle stuff, because like it's like weird, but they're super non-confrontational, but then they're super aggressive because they just cut you off, and like radio silence. So when Mike told me that, I immediately went to Stef and I was like, "Hey, there's a video on the thing. It's like super off-putting. We should take that down." He's like, "Oh shit, why was that up there?" And we took it down. So anyway, reach out to the guy yesterday. I was like, "Hey man, so shit the bed on the last project. Let's do something else. Let's give us another chance." And so I showed him like the new stuff, and so let's hope that he obliges.
Did he open it?
I don't know. I didn't look. So that would be pretty interesting to see if he did open it. He probably will. Most people open the shit. So let's see. Oh, these are all my tasks for today. Too many notifications. I can't get through all. Yeah, I can't. Anyway, it's too much. So that's what happened for me yesterday. Got a whole bunch of like the second wave of people that I need to reach out to, conversations that I had last year, and to get that going. So, oh, you know who I was talking to? Adam Bickoff, the realtor from Jersey, the one that we did the walkthrough for.
Son of a bitch.
The one that got away. So Adam brought us in to do a walkthrough for this brownstone that he was trying to move. He was working with a developer, and the developer is like a super cheap guy. He cut corners and everything, and all the shit was like very cheap. And so he knew it would have been a hurdle to like get him to agree to staging, and turns out the guy didn't. And I discovered this by Adam just going silent too. I think with these people, it's like, if I wanted it, I would have called you, or if I wanted it, I would have responded. So I didn't respond. So clearly, I'm not interested, or clearly, it's not gonna work out. But he messages me on Facebook. He added me on Facebook, and
Did you talk to him?
Yes, on Facebook. We had a whole back and forth, like we were texting for hours yesterday on Facebook. I was
And
like,
that's what he said? That he wasn't interested, that the developer didn't want it?
no, he told me that the developer didn't want it before.
Fucking ridiculous, these people.
Yeah, but that was it was pretty cool. So we were just like texting back and forth, and he was telling me about his holidays and stuff. He looks so much different on Facebook. He's like super cash and whatever. I thought it was really cool. No? Don't be judgmental stuff. Anyway, so that's what I did yesterday and got going on for today. I'm very, very excited. This feels right.
Feels great. What are you doing today?
I just said it.
Just emailing more people.
Following up on the conversations I had last year.
Well, I am doing more social media stuff. I came up last night with a good plan. And I have queued up exactly how many things I need to post and get up today. I already started on that this morning before. I uploaded our video together,
What video?
introing the creators.
Oh, cool. What is it?
It's the one we shot together.
I don't remember.
Okay. It's the same day we shot it when we did our personal intros. So that's up now, fully exported and everything. And then I was doing some research into the other platforms, figuring out what each of them do. So the main focus is gonna be LinkedIn, Instagram, and then everything else will just kind of follow from those two for now until we have a bigger team to handle all that. But yeah,
What about the streaming stuff? Are we gonna?
the streaming stuff's still happening, but that happens automatically, so it's not really a need. That'll adapt to what we see through social media. So based on our audience, we don't have an audience right now, so we can't really gauge it. But yeah, that'll adapt from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I have today. I spoke to Jay already, my client. I still have to find Tilly an editor, or one of my old clients is looking for an animator, so I'm gonna look for one. I need to find somebody for him.
Is this gonna be able to pick up what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
All that stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good to me. I'm fucking pumped, man. I literally cannot even. I can't even explain how excited I am. Like, it's happening. I feel pretty good. Alright.
Sweet.
Do you have any last words?
No.
No? Well, I love you. And I love you. Be kind to yourself first.